Hello and welcome to the Advanced Techniques for Data Analysis in Scala course by Pact Publishing. First of all, I would like to tell you a few words about myself. My name is Anatoly Kmetyuk. For the past 5 years I have been doing programming, and 4 years of these 5 years I have been doing it in Scala. During my work I have encountered tasks related to deep learning models and natural language processing. And besides data science, I am interested in purely functional techniques and type-level programming. So let us briefly overview the course and its prerequisites and what you will learn at the end. It consists of 2 large sections. Each section is aimed to explore one library, and each of these libraries is supposed to greatly extend your toolbox as a data scientist. So in certain cases, Spark and Spark Notebook are not enough, and once you hit such a limitation, you want to explore different libraries and see how you can work with them. So the first section of the course deals with the library called Deep Learning for J. Deep Learning for J allows you to construct deep learning models in Scala. Besides deep learning models, it also has a pretty flexible API that makes it possible to construct a wide range of other models in this library. And given that Spark has a lot of hard-coded models, that might not always be enough. In case if you want to do deep learning or build some non-conventional model, you might want to have a look at Deep Learning for J. The second section deals with the library called Bokeh. Originally, it is a Python library for plotting, but it has Scala bindings so that it is possible to use it from Scala projects. The library is very advanced and flexible and allows you to construct pretty much a lot of plots that you like, and it greatly extends your capabilities for plotting compared to the Spark Notebook built-in capabilities and widgets. This course has certain prerequisites. As in case of the Spark for Data Analysis in Scala course, you need to know the basic Scala. Also, I would like to stress that it would be very nice if you are already familiar with the Collections API of Scala. Also, on top of that, you will need the basic knowledge of SBT, or Simple Build Tool, which is a de facto standard for building projects in Scala. Besides that, you will need the knowledge of the command line. You will need the knowledge of data science, because you should keep in mind that all the libraries that are discussed here are mere tools, and in order to be able to apply them, you need to have a training that will give you the knowledge on how to make use of these tools. Also, another requirement for this course is that you should be familiar with Spark SQL API. So if you have not taken the Spark for Data Analysis course by Pact Publishing, you are highly recommended to do so, because this course is a logical continuation of that course and builds on top of the information and even the code base that was discussed in the previous course. The purpose of this course is to extend your data science toolbox. In the Spark for Data Analysis in Scala, we have covered a lot of techniques that taught you to make use of Spark for your data scientific tasks. But Spark is more of an engineering library. It is good for building large and scalable applications, but if you want to do some advanced data science, data research, you might find it pretty limiting to use Spark for this purpose. So the purpose of this course is to explore 2 libraries that will greatly extend your capabilities as a data scientist using Scala. The libraries are Deep Learning for J and Bokeh that I have mentioned earlier. And another thing that is worth noticing and mentioning before we dive into the course is that these 2 libraries are pretty huge, and there is no way you can cover them in a single course or even learn all the API that they provide at the single time, because also of the fact that they are constantly developing and things are constantly changing in them. Therefore, during this course, I would like to make stress on the knowledge of the big picture of the technologies that we are learning. Therefore, the course will be constructed with the theory and practice necessary to develop the intuition on what tools these libraries can provide, what problems they can solve, and most importantly, where you can find the information on how to utilize different aspects of these libraries. So during the course, we will be exploring the official documentations and official APIs a lot, and the stress will be made on the big picture view, and if you are using a certain element of this API, a certain class or a certain trait of this API, you should always keep in mind where it is located in the library in the big picture style, so that whenever you need this or similar functionality, you know where to find it. Having said that, let us dive right into the course.